haven't checked on me, god darn it. You know, my content is not everybody that's okay. No, haven't checked off of me. It's not, and that's okay. No need to bring up your blood pressure, neighbor. You know, watch me disturb your own peace. No, haven't checked off of me. You watch me. Haven't checked off of me. You know, never allow someone to dim your light when it comes to having potential, regardless of their tax bracket, you know, they carry the traits or, you know, their culture, religion, or their sexual orientation, disability, or age. No, it's a trait of me. Never dim your light, and I say that respectfully. I'm not here to you, respect. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. Don't dim your light, neighbor. They far from a hater. They would never understand it was an even exchange later. You know, never give up on yourself. Being your biggest cheerleader, they would never understand what it takes for you to say, you know what? I choose me to go within. I choose me when they dim my light. I choose me. I choose me. Thank you, God, for being patient with me. Stop the violence. Gotta go. I'm not here, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say respectfully, no, it's a shake, don't be god darn it. You know, my content is not for everybody, and that's okay. Don't dim your light, neighbor, far from a hater. It's a shake, don't be. You didn't want me to elevate hater. You know, that type of stuff actually happens. When folks put you in competition, or folks want to take credit for God's creativity, choosing yourself, here's the train of thought with me. Hello, you woke, and they don't want to see you understand. Hold on 1 second. It came with personality or rhythm that they couldn't relate to. How God was really stepping for you, being authentic would bother someone's mental when it comes to holding on, taking accountability for their actions. They ain't understand to stay in their lane when it comes to discipline. Hold on 1 second. You still knew how to respect your neighbor, didn't have to pretend. No, I'm a trick of you know. This type of stuff actually happens. No, for real. All because you decide to choose yourself. They try to distract you right to left, but you truly having the potential to continue to keep moving forward. Even when you get lost in your words, they would never understand how God wasn't trying to dim your light when God brought you balance. Acknowledging your worth would truly bother someone's being woke. Mental health. Hold on 1 second. You say, I don't got a good IQ score. But you out here dibbling down with spell or playing with magic or whatever the case may be. But hold on 1 second. What happened to your principalities? No, there's a chance of you don't have it common sense. Stay in your way, stupid. What happened is self-love, self-control. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same, but hold on 1 second, then have to pretend to be authentic. That bothers your mental health. No, it's a shit, don't be. No, for real. It really did. Always be yourself. You may not make sense to the average person, but never allow someone to dim your light for you choosing yourself. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. I'm Naya, genuine respect. Entertainment purpose only. Now, check over me. You know, entertainment purpose only. You been minding your business, within mind your business, or whatever the case may be. Hey, holidays right around the goddamn corner. Hello! It's a straight thought for me. You know, when you had that one bougie ass family member that don't know what to bring, but they know how to participate in everybody else's event but yours. No, that's a trait of me. Thanksgiving time comes around. They start to ask, you know, what should I bring or whatever the case may be. Just bring yourself, baby, because we know you don't know how to cook, and we know you don't know how to follow the instructions. That's the train of thought for me. You ever had that one family member that was trying to be cheap to come to the family event, and they only bought cranberry sauce? Oh, who the fuck eating that shit? When you know, at the end of the day, when you know, first of all, that's the last thing standing. I'm sorry, in certain households, first of all, why the fuck would you even bring that shit? No, for real, it's the trick on me. You know, you could have kept it little $4.99, $5.99 right in your pocket, because that's only just gonna sit on the table and just look authentic. It's the train of thought for me. No, for real. You ever had that one family member that couldn't follow instructions after you done told them what to bring or whatever it is? After they inquired, what should I bring? It's the trait on me, your fucking brain, you dumbass. It's the trait on me. You ever had that one family member at the end of the day that didn't understand that it's okay to go to the store and pick up a pie? No, it's the trait of thought for me. No, for real. They don't realize that at the end of the day, when it came to their comments, they were so fried at the end of the day when it come to that narcotics. Here's a trait of me. A little weed would do something bad. Here's a trait of me. Be on the same goddamn page as directions. Here's the trait of me. So you mean to tell me when it comes to the holidays, now you don't got common sense on how to go to the store and pick up a pie? Does this one look decent? when you're not the one buying it and you just want someone, just to follow instructions, get the one that's more eye appealing to you that you will put in your digestive system, and everybody else will make sense after the fact. No, it's the train. Gonna be hello. No, for real. I never heard someone on the phone and debating and saying anything today. Is this the right pie? It says apple pie, but I want to know if I'm picking out the right pie. They all the same goddamn brand, damn it. It's the train told me just pick up a goddamn pie. Should I get ice cream with that? If that's what your taste buds is talking about, do what you want to do. It's your money. Hello, honey. It's a train told me. You ever mind your business that one family member that lived down south and they decided to come to the city? So what y'all got on the menu tonight at the end of the day? It's a trade though for me. Y'all got chitlins on the menu? What the fuck? No! It's a trade though for me. Who the fuck making up shit? First of all, everybody's household is not the same. Sorry, not sorry. It's a trend though for me, but I feel your pain. No, it's a trend though for me. Gotta get your cousin some chitlins. It's a trend though for me. You gotta figure it out. Oh, but anybody deciding to cook that shit in their house? Is you serious? First of all, who the fuck is balling in it? I gotta clean the whole goddamn house out now. What the fuck? It's a trick to me. You ever had that one aunt that cooked everything, that one family that cooked everything? You put a name in your book when it comes to your garden. And they sit there and participate and tell you, hold on one second, this was gonna be on the menu. Right? They sibling or whatever the case may be decide to say, you know what, it's been over 20, 30 years, I've been down south or whatever the case may be. It's just certain shit that at the end of the day is like, see, this is why I don't deal with them folks. Why did you go come over here and cook yourself? Bring your goddamn food and cook your own goddamn food. It's a trade on me. You're gonna make me look like a fool. No, the trade on me. You know when you got one of those family members that know how to cook just about anything at the end of the day? No, for real. Just about any goddamn thing. But it's just the principle of the day. Don't inconvenience my menu with your menu, what you want to add to the menu. If that's the case, then when I'm done cooking in the day, you can bring your ass to the kitchen and make what the fuck you want to make. Here's the trade on me, but you're not going to be stepping on my goddamn toes in the day. Us under this one roof. It's hot in here. It's a trade on me. My content, everybody, and that's okay. Always be yourself with no misintentions. Today is currently November 23rd, 2005. And it's currently 10:22 p.m. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never allow someone to make you feel like being authentic has to make you less of a person. You being authentic and keeping it real with yourself because you know how to face your own mirror, even when the enemy or the devil is trying to step to you and discourage you or try to project fear in you for you to be shaking in your boots. When you have a heavenly mother and father, God, at the end of the day, that strength is different because God saw everything and God gave you your testimony. You understand at the end of the day? I didn't project fear in you. They ain't going to understand who's truly loving you. It's going to bother their mental health because you continue to be woke at the end of the day, even when they try to project you to be that mental unstable person, or because they want to control the narrative. Certain folks be like, why would they do such a thing? Or because, hold on one second, you have to try to be authentic that day. Every single day when it came to your chapter, it's truly going to bother certain folks' mental health, or because, hold on one second, they want to cause a disaster. Never give up on yourself or stop pouring into you because someone did not love you, respect you. God was never for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And I say that respectfully. I was on G-O-D time, still am. Hello. What's up, neighbor? Far from a hater. It's the train of thought for me. We ain't the same, but I'm far from fake. Hello. We ain't the same, but I'm far from fake. Neighbor. Hold on one second. Determination is different. You got neighbors that you don't even have to know, but they look at you like competition. They want you to have the hesitation when it comes to self-love, but who would knew to start it within? They would never understand the tools that God adore within you. God made you elevate for all the right reasons. Don't dim your light when you fall from a hater. Never look at your neighbor like competition, even on a rainy day. Hold on one second. They didn't know how to stay in their name. And they have a chance, they know how to stay in their goddamn lane. how this type of stuff actually happens, being authentic. They wanted you to be a crash out. You know, hold on one second, not to communicate the goal, but then they couldn't wait to control the narrative, or because they wanted to seek revenge, or because, hold on one second, being a truth teller would hurt someone's mental growth, or because they don't want to see you woke. Never tricked off of me. My soul was never for sale. I don't worship the devil, good day, bad day, or misunderstand they regardless who's trying to blackmail me against me. And I say it respectfully. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everyone. It's not. It's the train of thought for me. You ever had that one family member that you used to root for in certain seasons of their life, and you decided to say, you know what, I'm good. No, not on the love department. Anything else but the love department. No, the train of me. You know, everybody done passed the rumor around. You heard this big dummy getting married again? Oh, your favorite cousin. Which one? The one that everybody can't stand. Oh, wait, hold on. It's the train of thought of me. First of all, you done been married too many times. That's the train of thought for me. First of all, how many congratulations do you actually want? It's the train of thought for me. I ain't surprised. No, for real, because that was a goddamn lie. You want me to participate in your one-sided ass feelings when you a cheater? It's the train of thought for me. I never understood the bullshit today. You know, everybody is not a have my cake and eat it type of home. It's the train of thought for me because they ain't trying to be wrong. No, for real. Especially being on the same page with somebody. They don't want somebody cheating on them, and they don't got time for the third-party conversations. No, it's the train of thought for me. Who got time for that bullshit? This fool that starts to participate in the conversation with you. Hey, what's going on? Not much. You know when you gotta act surprised? No, it's the train thought of me. All you want to do is slap this fool upside the goddamn skull. It's the train thought of me. You know, not hurt them, but just show them today. Are you okay? No, it's the train thought for me. This fool that starts to start a conversation or whatever the case may be. You happy for me? I know they probably told you already. Tell me what. It's a train thought of me. I want to hear from the horse's mouth. What's going on? It's a train thought of me. This fool starts to particulate at the end of the day. When it comes to politics and saying, I'm getting married again. Fix your smile, because you about to frown. And the train thought me on someone else's couch for a couple of days. Figure out your mental health crisis. And the train thought me. Because nobody told you to sign up for this bullshit again. First of all, are you proposing and actually on the same page when it comes to maturing? No, as the train thought me, when did y'all talk about getting married today? Because at the end of the day, you're not meant for a marriage. I'm sorry, because everybody can't be the one. No. Everybody can't be the one. It's the train of me. Absolutely not. You don't understand A forever when you tried them today, but hold on one second. The devil's a lie. Some goddamn way. Somebody got something on your ass. It's the train of me. You know, this fool got married and didn't even last for 6 months. It's the train of me. You couldn't keep your shit in your pants, motherfucker. It's the train of me. Everybody was, you know when those family members that try to root for you? But when we know at the end of the day that you nothing but a cheater. No. It's not just we know. It's the women or men that you encountered in the day. They the ones that saying what they experienced. And that wasn't a lie. Because the devil showed up. And showed us in the day, you the problem. No, it's the train that told me. What's wrong with people? I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. And that's okay. I love to talk about love. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one surely for you. You know, it wasn't a rejection, more so of a protection. Who would have knew that someone truly would be coming to get like to truly clap for you? Hold on one second, you need no order protection. The energy is different. Someone who knew how to protect your mental when it came to your heart, being authentic. They didn't have to switch up when it came to your nerves. The end day. Hold on one second. God was truly the director in your life when you least expected. Didn't have to pretend. You pray to go within. The love of your life met you halfway. They wasn't doing it for likes. If you was a cloud chasing. Hold on one second. Your conscience hit the same. Your conscience hits the same. You know, elevating that energy is different. Continue to blossom, butterfly. They would never understand that. Hold on one second. You truly was a miracle. Someone was trying to abuse you mentally, physical, or get physical. You know, even days when you get lost in your words. That balance is different when the one that's truly for you is pouring into you to bring you peace Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because more. And there wasn't no competing when it come to hold on 1 second competition because someone truly had your heart. Only was the hold on 1 second they was truly moving smart. You know, when the outside world was trying to discover you, someone little birdie in your ear making you uncomfortable, only for you to realize at the end of the day, God truly blessed you with someone that sees you, hears you, respects you. Someone cheering you on up close in person behind closed doors. That reflection is different. They say fairy tales not real, but someone can truly walk into it, can truly keep it real. Being misunderstood by folks that can't relate to your love language. Only for you to realize that hold on 1 second, you very so much thankful that you didn't give up on yourself that chapter when it came to your past, that you wasn't running from your conscience. That energy is different when it come to hold on 1 second. Better days was ahead when you least expected. Healing trauma and pain wasn't an overnight process, but you still being patient with time and day. Only for you to realize the hold on 1 second. True love wasn't complicated. Not only true love wasn't complicated, but self-love allows you to feel all your boundaries is different when it comes to holding your own way, being authentic. And I'm not talking about narcotics, loving yourself, maintaining your smile, even feeling comfortable in your skin. They would never understand how. You know, you got chicks and dudes throwing spoken in a toxic way during your journeys. They would never understand how you truly elevate. You got folks, you know, watching your every move, but who would have knew that God was really showing you a reflection? Hold on 1 second, balance is different that day. You know, because you chose him today. You mad and you're worthy. And God sent the right person into your life to truly see you, to respect you. Who would have known that God allowed you to see why God was true? You know, I may not make sense to the average person, and that's okay. But never give up on yourself because someone didn't know how to love you, respect you, or protect you. And I say that respectfully. I may not be entertaining to the average person, but that's okay. It's a train thought for me. No, for real, for real. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say respectfully, I'm Naya, genuine love respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's not. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. You are my sunshine. You are worthy. Here they go, I hate, but don't dim your light. Here they go, I hate, but never get discouraged. You matter, you're worthy. GLD got your back. We don't pray the same far from a hater. We don't praise the same far from a hater. We don't pray the same far from a hater. Don't dim your light, neighbor, 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 neighbor. GLD was never for sale. Keeping it real. Hold on 1 second. Stop the violence. Gotta go. My content is not for everyone. You know, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not at the end of the day, never allow someone to make you feel like you can't accomplish choosing yourself. Regardless if they have to create a hate train or try to mislead people when it comes to your name, and especially when you don't run from your past. Regardless if you came from poverty and pain or not at the end of the day, never allow someone to dim your light. And I say that respectfully. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, you don't have to know somebody for someone to send you the evil eye or for someone to have malicious intentions towards you, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, or to even project spell work towards you, or for someone to plot a hate crime towards you, or for someone to plot to get you locked up, put you in a sideboard because they're willing to blackmail you against you, or because you may be a truth teller, or because you don't run from your past, or because you don't take accountability for your actions, or let alone. You know, self-love does bother certain individuals, and especially an individual that doesn't have a soul or a heart. You know, because people pick and choose who they want to bully. People pick and choose who they want to kick down regardless of their culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age. You know, because someone sees a passion within you or you have potential within you. They don't want you to prosper faster than them. They don't want you to get the light shined on you. They don't want God's, you know, love to be shown. Because, you know, you don't have to try hard to be authentic. You know, when you talk about God, it's going to bother certain folks' mental growth. You know, because you're not doing it for likes and views or clout, or fame. It's a train of thought for me because God was never for sale. You know, my content is not for everyone. And that's okay. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, they monitor your packages, your emails. They will even act like you received your mail when you never did. They will make sure they will try to get you homeless, rob you mentally, spiritually, or financially, or even monitor your every move from the time that you walk out your household to the time that you come into your household. How this type of stuff actually happens. People will even act like they know you at the end of the day, or if they had a conversation with you, just to create a narrative that they know you at the end of the day, just to blackmail you against you, how this type of stuff actually happens. My content is not for everyone. It's not. They will even dig up your past when you don't even have those certain individuals in your life at the moment when it comes to this new chapter in your life. And you don't run from your past. How someone that you knew how to respect in your past didn't have to do anything to them or have malicious intentions towards them. You pray for them. You poured into their cup. But they didn't meet you halfway. But they was the first at the end of the day God revealed that they weren't for you. And then the enemy and the devil started to approach you as you understand that certain chapters allow you to see why you're blossoming today. And those very people that they paid or they had malicious intentions to bring you up against, or whatever the case may be, God allows you to say, you know what? I choose me, even when my neighbor didn't know how to respect me. Always be yourself and never allow someone to make you feel like your voice does not matter. No mother or father or guardian or family member should lose a child or family member due to someone's jealousy, insecurity, someone projecting spell, someone has malicious intentions, regardless if they came in poverty and pain. How someone doesn't want someone to prosper in life, how this type of stuff actually happens. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. No mother or father should lose a child due to someone's insecurities, jealousy, envy, or hate. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. It should be no reason why a mother or father, regardless to where they're at in the world, should get a phone call, a feeling that they can't even protect their own child. They can't even cope with their own mental health because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. Because someone decided to pick and choose who they wanted to bully. Someone decided to pick and choose who they wanted to kick down. Someone decided to say, you know what? I don't want you to prosper more than someone in my community. I don't want you to elevate faster than this person in the community. I don't want you to prosper faster than this person in this community. How this type of stuff actually happens when it comes to jealousy, envy, and hate. It doesn't matter what neighbor it is and what tax bracket they're in. Someone can have more than you and will want people to ruin your reputation. They will find people at the end of the day in certain communities and zip codes and counties or countries in the day to project spell work on you, or even send you the evil eye, or even project fear in you, or even make you feel at the end of the day that you need to unalive yourself. Because the fact that they don't want you to choose yourself. Because they see something special within you that they want you to overlook you. They don't want you to choose you. We all don't pray the same. But I'm far from a hater. No, it's a train of thought, man. I said what I said. I gotta go. My content is not for everybody. No mother or father should never have to lose a child due to the hands of somebody else because they lack self-control. I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. And I say that respectfully because a man, that's a father. A mother, that's a woman. And I don't mean no disrespect and not say that respectfully. That prays for their child. That protects their child. Regardless of how old their baby is. Because there's mothers and fathers that don't do things for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. When they're asking the right people, calling the right people, at the end of the day, pray for my child. With good intentions. The people who pray for your child, they don't have to think twice at the end of the day. They show up. And not only do they show up, they don't show up with malicious intentions. They're not projecting energy harvested off your energy or your child's situation or trying to project spark towards you or put you under the illusion or whatever the case may be, or have a hate crime to plot against you because they don't like the fact that you have the strength to stand up for yourself and say, you know what, I'm a man. Not only am I a man, but I grew so much to know at the end of the day, God has a plan. God gave me this strength to pray for my child. God gave me this strength to love my child. God gave me this strength when I didn't see my strength within me. And God allowed me to see how. I'm still being patient with time and day when it comes to healing. When you're not perfect, you understand your intuitions. My content is not for everyone. No mother or father should lose their child. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. No mother or father should have their child stripped away from them because someone's lacking of self-control when it comes to discipline, because they're trying to ruin the life of a mother and a father. They don't want a mother and father to prosper in life. They say, you know what, this is they soft spot or whatever the case may be. They're going to do everything in their power to make that mother and father feel that they shouldn't see another day. How this type of stuff actually happens. Or then you have individuals that will come into certain individuals' household, and because of a mother knows how to keep her house in well-kept condition, regardless to the environment she comes from, poverty or pain, that baby had a clean house and environment. That baby had food in that fridge. They didn't like the fact that that mother knew how to maintain, regardless at the end of the day, when the devil or the enemy was trying to stop her from pursuing her next day. They didn't like the fact that that mother and father knew how to pray for their child, knew how to protect their child. You know, my content is not everybody. And no mother or father should lose their child due to someone's lack of self-control because someone wants to make somebody's life miserable. It didn't matter that mother or father came from poverty and pain at the end of the day. You know, my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I would never hurt myself regardless to who is trying to dim my light. Regardless if you're a man, woman, or child, or elder, and I say that respectfully. You don't have to do something to somebody at the end of the day, because people pick and choose who they want to, project the negative energy towards. They want to pick and choose who they want to make sure that certain folks don't see your light when it come to day. God was never for sale. And when God sends the right people into your life, respect's a two-way street. And I say that respectfully. They see you, they hear you, they respect you. They're not energy harvesting off your energy. They actually know how to respect you, and they fall from haters. Don't look at you like competition. They're not trying to outdo you when it comes to your trauma. Because half of us at the end of the day, we wish we never had it. Hello, it's a train of thought for me. God damn it, get the fact. You know, my content is not for everyone. And that's okay. But never allow someone to dim your light and allow you to feel like you got to stop pouring into your love and yourself, because they don't understand that you believe in faith and you're not living in fear. They don't want you to love yourself when they say get yourself together. You know, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not today, never allow someone to tell you that your dreams can't come true. It'll be people plotting on you because they may not be talented or gifted, or they just not authentic and they're just a copycat. And they don't like the fact that it was you, that your God chose you to be the best self-vision of yourself when it comes to pouring into yourself, when it comes to balance, when it comes to self-control, when it comes to, hold on one second, I am not perfect, but I am worthy. I am worthy in the eyes of the people that's for me, with no malicious intentions. That is just different, because healing trauma and pain is not a race overnight process, and I say that respectfully. You know, when it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I never got help from no couples, no neighbor that I don't even know at the end of the day, or regardless who's trying to blackmail me, who's trying to threaten my life, man, woman, or child in the day, or elderly. And I say respectfully, I work alone when it comes to my creativity. And I always have since day one. Never allow someone to project fear in you when God allows you to create. And because God allows you to create, folks want you to dim your light. It's only one you that God endowed the gift within. When it comes to your flow, when it comes to how God is truly showing you how unique you can truly be, they can't take it away from you. It's within you. They're going to try to project fear in you. They will threaten you. They will monitor your every move. But never allow someone to dim your light. You know, they pick and choose who could talk about God, spirituality, the devil, narcotics, healing, trauma, and pain, whatever the case may be. But never give up on yourself, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not. It's no need to be a hater. Here's the truth of me. No, for real, I never understood it because it's not within me. Hello? And my content is not for everybody. When God sends the right people into your life, they act in their body weight and they shoot sides regardless of keeping poverty and pain. It's individuals that actually change their life for all the right reasons. And they would never look at you like competition, even on a rainy day. No, it's the trick of me. Hello, we are all not the same. Hello. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. Today's currently November 23rd, 2005. Stop the violence, Humanity Worthy. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from my head child, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from my head child, what about you? Stop the violence in the community. Peace to respect, so they wasn't on you. Man, what damn yeah, that God go on there, but they don't damn yeah, like stop the violence. That's a train of thought for me. I say it respectfully. Never allow someone to make you feel like you're wrong for choosing you. And especially when someone says you don't have potential. And especially when someone has to disrespect you even before getting to know you. And they had the most nastiest things to say about you at the end of the day. And then when you started speaking up for yourself, of course you're going to be the problem. But never allow that to change you as becoming the best self version of yourself. And especially when you're going to put your hands on nobody. We all ain't the same. Never change it on me. Only be yourself with no misintentions. I love to talk about love. I found love. I found love. It's a trait of me. You ever mind, you been within mind, you been started talking to somebody new, whatever the case may be. No, ever trait thought for me. You know, you ever realize when you started talking to your crush and they ain't know that you was y'all ain't know y'all was each other crush? That's the trait of thought for me, trying to get your goddamn words together and shit. No other trait thought for me. When your crush finally approaches you and you approach them to complete the sentences and be on the same page, like, damn, what's really your intentions? I know. No other trait of me. Because when you start talking to somebody, you know, then all you do is pray for, have common sense, have common sense. Have something going on for yourself. Please don't mislead me wrong. Please don't remind me of my God to your past. Hello. And actually have something to say. No other trait of me. Other trait of me. When you start to talk to somebody you know and you find out that y'all both was crushing on each other at the end of the day for so long, like, damn, where you been all my life? It's a trait on me. So you mean to tell me at the end of the day, like, all these years and I was on the same page when it come to, hold on 1 second, you wasn't aware? I got crush on you too. No other trait on me. You ever started crushing on somebody and like, damn, I finally get to talk to them and shit, whatever case it be. I hope they feel the same way too. Only realized they couldn't wait to see what's up. Hey, what's up with you? No other trait of me. Only realizing they a little more shy than you and shit, but you know, you can get with the program and shit and they be on the same page like, so what's not in your diet? It's a training told me because I don't want them. I don't want no problems. I want to be on the same page. Whatever's not part of your diet, like you know, cheating, we good. You know, because that's first priority today. I don't do all that cheating shit. It's changed over me. You know, you already think about the future and all types of weird shit. Today, we gonna make it. It's the training thought for me. No, for real, for real. Once you realize you had to establish that your crush was crushing on you while you was crushing on them today, you already know it today. I'm thinking about the baby carriage. I'm thinking about this. Oh, I'm overboard. Yes, I'm overboard. No, I don't need a therapist or a doctor. No, I don't. It's the training thought for me. You know, you had that one person that you had your eye on for years or whatever the case may be. Real rare, you know, because, you know, they won't even look your way. You probably thinking like, nah, I ain't really type of them day, but only to find out. Oh! And the drink don't mean. So you decide to go to the store and you bump into them by accident type shit. What kiss me? They accidentally touch your hand out of nowhere, like, oh, shit, doctor. I can't feel my heart, but it's beating for you. No, the Drake though, because the doctor's trying to figure out what's going on. You know that crush I was telling you about for years, but I still haven't, you know, actually got a chance to, you know, say hello. The doctor's like, yeah, what happened? The X-ray, you know, that you just did for me, is it being for them yet? Is my motion available already? And the Drake told me. Only to find out they accidentally touched your hand or whatever the case may be, like, oh, like, what's up? Like, you know, 6 feet apart, whatever the case may be. And only to find out they was like, hey. You like, hey. What we going to do? Hello, yay. You know what the Drake mean? And you have your opportunity to say, you know what, can we go out on a date? And it just didn't prosper fast enough. And then God wasn't fast enough. It's a trend, it told me, but the doctor got you though. Because your x-ray doctor said come the next day. You want to go see a goddamn x-ray, whatever it be, your heart, whatever it be. I'm in love. No, if it's to me. Only for your dumb ass in the day. You bump into him again in the case of me. And they said, can I speak to you? Sure, no problem. What's up? What you got going on? We gonna be on the same page, only if you knew. I ain't trying to run a game, but I'm trying to get to know you. No, the drink on me. So this fool starts to say, we ain't gonna call you a fool, boy, the case of me, because I don't know who you are. The drink on me. Love of my life, where are you? And the drink on me. When you realize at the end of the day, you know, when you got a sense of humor, and someone like, damn, you mean to tell me everything that I prayed for, it was you this whole entire time? You know what? I can't let you go. Go. I just gotta, no. It's a you. No, the truth don't mean. Only the lie to tell us the future, then how far we gonna go. I'm gonna let you know right now. I ain't here to disturb your peace. I'm trying to make the break. I'm trying to break that. I'm trying to balance that shit out on a scale today. And I ain't talking about no goddamn narcotics. No, whatever. I'm trying to balance it. I'm also saying, whatever trauma you dealt with, it ain't here today. Whatever headache you had, it ain't here today. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about me. I ain't got no hair problem. I keep my hands and my feet, my elbows to myself. And then trade it over me. No, for real. You know, I'm emotionally available. You know, okay, and you know, I'm trying to get my life together. You know, but when God sends the right person into your life, and God don't want you to be perfect for them. No, they trade on me. But God wants you to have some type of common sense if you're like, don't know that. You're dealing with a grown-ass woman, a grown-ass man. I know what it's saying, plan. It's changed on me. Love is real. You know, my content is not for everyone. I may not be entertaining to the average person, and that's okay. But my content is not for everyone. No, it's a traded on me, God darn it. It's not. Never give up on yourself because someone did not love you, respect you, or protect you. Or they didn't see your worth. They projected lust, or they projected spoke towards you, or they try to cause confusion in your life at the end of the day. Never allow yourself to feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. Regardless if it was relationship-wise, regardless of what subject it was at the end of the day. Because when God reveals the devil alone the enemy at the end of the day, God was only protecting you. God showed you why you wasn't running from your past. God showed you why that door closed for all the right reasons. God allowed you to see why God brought you balance in your life. God allows you to see never give up on yourself even when they try to dim your light. No, it's a check on me. Don't think I'm crying and nothing sweat. It's a check off of me. I was not crying. Hello. But never give up on yourself. You know, healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. It's not. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. And my content is not for everyone. When it comes to my creativity, I do not do third-party conversations, and I work alone until God sends the right people into my life. You know, the ones that don't have malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. Yes, I am a child of God, and I'm far from a hater. Never allow someone to project fear in you. Regardless if it's a man or woman, they threaten your life and say that nobody's going to believe you. Or they're willing to get you locked up, put you in the sideboard so they can control the narrative or playing the villain when they took your kindness or weakness. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, they'll monitor your devices. They will hack your devices, your accounts, your emails, monitor your mail, your packages. They will even act like they got it for you, or they will participate in conversations that you was never even part of. They will project spoke towards you, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding, so you won't elevate and prosper. They will even have a hate group going against you. It didn't matter if it was a single mother or a single father. It didn't matter if it was an addict. It didn't matter if it was a sex worker. It didn't matter if who was in that HRA department at the end of the day. How they would try to project at the end of the day for you to live in fear. Because they're willing to rob you mentally, spiritually, or financially, or even project the hate crime towards you. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, it's real. You don't have to know somebody for someone to gang stalk you. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. No, it's not. It's a trick of me. Always be yourself and no messages. My content right now. Oh, okay. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime. We don't pray the same, but I'm far from a hater. I worship the good God with no misintentions. When it comes to my creativity, I get it from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father God. And I work alone when it comes to my creativity. Entertainment purpose only. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. I would never hurt myself regardless of what man or woman or elderly or child is threatening my life. I would never hurt myself. And I say respectfully, you're not damn sure to give nobody permission to make money off of me. Never trade off me, no, for real, for real. Hello. God sees everything. And I don't live in fear, and I'm far from a hater, and I'm damn sure far from a copycat. It's not a crime to be authentic. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Peace and respect, to respect, your neighbors, and the you better on them, you like God, go there, but they on them, you like stop the violence. I go live every night at 10:15 on YouTube. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time. I gotta go. Stop the violence.